All right.
So just
All
give
right.
me Death Prophet.
Stand.
But that's to me that's a very nothing pick. It's like it kind of does a little bit of everything, but it's not strongly going in any direction.
I like it a lot here, though.
I like it with Puck. Like, Puck Coil plus DP is like kind of solves the fact that DP wants to run people down.
You have a ton of frontline for yourself. You've got Healing Ward, and there's a lot of disables on the side of RNG, but as long as your ult's running and your drains are off, you're going to be still dealing same DPS.
You don't have a great deal of late game scaling, though.
If you sniper here on RNG,
that's pretty
you feel good, but it's the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker Puck just slays you. That's the concern. There's nothing you can really do to stop them either.
SP with, like, Inkswell.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a dead sniper every time.
But it's such a good hero. Like, you want, now that there's a DP, it makes heroes like Alchemist and TA a lot more difficult to pick.
What about
What if RNG Lesh mid
Medusa?
and like pick Tiny?
Ugh.
Lesh mid and then Tiny 4 instead?
No, I think you need a mid. I really do. And I think that at this point you're going something like Medusa or Sniper, and Medusa's banned, so.
Yeah, the Medusa would have been good. Okay,
Okay.
just OD.
Yeah.
All right.
Big range to damage. That seemed to be what their draft was missing. This also has the benefit of a double save. This is something EG used to abuse back in like the TI 5-6 era, where they'd have like Shadow Demon OD, those two heroes in combination, and you just have this save a buddy thing going on.
Well, and the double save, right? Soulbind is not such a problem anymore. You can, in theory, save both guys that are soulbound. I actually really like this RNG draft. I
like both drafts. I
do too.
I think both drafts have definite win conditions. Play our grand final.
The 5-man smoke!
Alpha's going to make this Shadow Demon hero look totally busted this game.
Oh, that was a good jump. Who played it? Who's playing the jump? Monet? Oh, I love it. That's my favorite beat. The dun 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 dun. Here it comes. Oh, there it is.
Oh, the low one?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
That one.
It is so satisfying. You know what instrument's really underrated? The bassoon. Look it up right now, Chad.
Was that our next game? Guess what instrument I'm thinking of. Woodwind? Or, I don't know any other names.
Percussion.
That's all I got. That's very different categories.
That's a kill.
Kind of.
Or is it?
Not.
Afu, Disrupt, stun from Lan M, but they're going for the Spirit Breaker, and he's a beastly boy. He's going to smack down Afu. Faith Beyond getting credit for the first blood. That's a TI winner. I'm not sure that's the person you want getting that first blood. However, they will be able to win the rune race. Nice stun from Lan M.
That was a lot of regen, actually, for Zinq.
Yeah.
That was probably a Sal from Grimstroke or something like that. That's I love harassing down like Orb of Venom Rush supports. It makes such a big difference because then for that first like minute or two of the creep waves, they just feel safe. They feel scared and they have to use tangos.
Yep.
Makes a big difference.
That's a good point.
Yeah, when you go this kind of build, you're just hoping to get the first blood, basically. Like you actually want to get first blood and then trade your life away.
That's true, because then you just save all of your limited tangos, TB back to lane, and
yeah.
I can't tell you how
Nice
proud I
Dragon
am
Wave.
that I myself am. I fixed the emergency stop button. Like it's a very important thing on this cast.
incredible. Disrupt being used against the SB. He cannot pull the creep wave unless he uses his skill that allows him to catch up once again. The SB countered and uncountered. He blocking the small camp? No, dewarding it actually. It's not blocked. Guess they assumed it would be because they were smoked in the enemy territory, but nothing happened. Now they're just actually Sven's just trying to pull them together. So people haven't done this very much actually so far.
The problem is that then the next wave arrives and like stuff gets weird.
Is this what he's been trying to do? Just pull them together that way there's more creep denied from Faith Beyond or something? Some weird. There's like 3 creep waves to keep an eye on right now. It's weird, man. That is a SB that looks in trouble. And he's being Orb of Venom by his own illusions. I forgot about that. You know they removed that and they put it back in the game?
I like it. Makes sense. I think all illusions apply their orbs, right? Why would Orb of Venom be different?
They don't always. There was a period of time when you could use it on PL illusions, but then they took it away or something, and it's back in the game now.
Go figure that. Wow, that's pretty nice, actually.
Really good against the SB, actually.
Yeah. Do you think Naga illusions then would have it as well, right?
Correct.
You think that's a thing? Naga with Uv?
I mean, why get an Oob when you could just get a 17th Wraith Band?
That's true. That's a good point. I did not think of that one. Well, so far in the laning phase, EHOME is ahead. And I will say one thing about their draft. It does seem easier to execute, where you just charge, coil, Jug runs forwards. You're going to be able to find kills. Also, easier to shove towers as your mid is responsible for your damage, whereas RNG is going to be reliant on the LAN and Leshrac.
I'm going to go in a different skill build this game. Get a Warcry. I guess against the SB, maybe that's their thought.
Makes sense.
They're kind of a bursty dual lane, so if you just get like a Warcry, nobody's going to die.
Well, remember, it was also Never End that went for the mask build in the previous game.
It's true, and he's going Phase Midas at least 10 hopefully.
Charge coming out. Canceled immediately.
This is another animal. We could definitely use Spirit Breaker as an example. Everyone knows he's a cow.
Is he, though?
Space cow, yeah.
Do cows have hands?
He's got hooves.
I don't think cows have hands.
They could, if
Cows
we sewed them on.
Oh, God.
That's...
Plague Doctor Purge.
Mid lane. Won by 430 at the moment. Isn't this... I feel like it's a little OD favored. You have more base damage and...
It's close. It's like 5 more damage.
Death Prophet spams the wave way better at first, right? Like,
it's true.
2 points Astral versus 2 points Crypt Swarm.
Very true. Checking out the offlaners. Both aren't having the greatest time, but as you can see up top, Flyby, much easier time at pulling the creep wave, whereas Faith Beyond is resorting to these orb tricks. Really wants to get both creep waves.
Oh.
What a boss.
Summon monkey consumables, dude. So good. This is actually kind of insane how useful this was actually. Like the orb range is so long that nobody can catch him except for like an SB.
Yeah.
Or his Shadow Demon.
You're going to get charged. Get the disrupt.
He just did that for Orb of Venoms. Watch this.
Look how slow you're really all about this, eh?
250, dude. Mechanics.
Should have backpacked it just before he got disrupted.
That's actually a very good point. Or can you do it afterwards?
I don't think you can while you're in the disruption.
I see. How's Tide doing? Level 3? Could be worse. So both carries just getting... Actually, Jug is doing way better than Sven. But I guess that's because they've been pulling creep waves more knowingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually being contested, whereas the Jug is effectively just free farming. That's
Bounty battle.
Behind tower.
You know,
they're going to fight here. The bash lands, double soul catcher.
Take the bounties off
straight to the shrine, and he's going to conserve it actually, and now Setsu's going to be able to heal up as well.
You know, what we were worried about in the draft was the Sven plus Lesh combo, but it's actually the Shadow Demon one is the one that they've protected against. Because I just got flashbacks. I was like, because we used to play SD all the time, and then people just pick Jug against us. And then the same thing was happening with Puck here. With Phase Shift and Jug, basically 2 of their lanes are now no longer vulnerable to the SD combos.
Yep, that's a good point. It's really annoying then to play the Shadow Demon because you feel like your hero is effectively is just nulled.
I don't fully agree with that, but
here we go though. This is the one place you can make a Shadow Demon work, which is the mid lane. Double TB from the supports. Now a banish. Flybys here as well. Level 3. 4 heroes mid, and they will be able to finish off 430 no problem. But a ton of damage dealt.
Yeah. I just disagree because SD is not just a one-dimensional hero anymore. That Disruption is a great spell, but it is by all means not like the only good thing he's good at in the laning stage. Although people do skip Shadow Poison a decent amount, but
look at EHOME. They're just going straight for Flyby. Is he dead? Yeah, he's actually just dead. The TP's canceled as well. Now Lan M in trouble.
Needs to drag the wave off the tower though. I think they might still lose the tier 1 anyway.
Yep, 3 archers catapult.
Yep.
You mean range creep? Cleanse man.
They're just charging him. They're going to ink swallow him, aren't they? Nope, not available, but... Oh, missed. I think if that lands, they just dive straight for him. There's a spin up on Never End. Almost certainly would have been a kill. Give him the kill. Nice. That's huge for the Jug. He is skyrocketing up in the charts. 800 gold ahead of the game at the moment. He does have drums queued up.
Well, he really is really far ahead.
And because they placed this ward earlier, EHOME will also take out the Shrine ward recently placed by Afu. He'll probably drop a sentry of his own. And he does. Now he'll trade wards, no problem.
That feels bad.
Indeed.
The Jug does need to stay ahead, though, with this matchup, right? The Sven versus Jug. The Warcry gets annoying as the game goes on.
Sven farms naturally much faster, right?
Yeah.
So if they're even, Sven probably gets farther ahead. Maybe, because Jug can get better kills usually, easier kills.
He just needs to be... I think so far we've seen it, he's been using his spells a lot. So far we got spin kills, we got Omni Slash kills.
Yep.
He just needs to keep that up. He needs to keep using his timings whenever he has them. Because he's going to be buying a lot more small items, right? We're going to be seeing like the Phase, Drum, Yasha, or Maelstrom. Meanwhile, Sven's just buying Midas.
He's going Midas pre-Phase 2, so even greedier than normal. But realistically, what is the puck going to do against him? You can't pressure him at all.
That's the thing. The puck pick, it survives the lane, and I can see why they picked it, but I'm just interested to see how it works out this game, if it actually ends up looking value.
He's not that far behind Tide, and he's actually on more levels.
I think the Ags puck is one of the most underrated in Dota.
Oh, it's really good.
It's a 4.5 second stun that would pierce BKB. And it lasts for 8 seconds and would deal 700 damage. It's just so good, especially against heroes like Sven and OD, who cannot itemize against it.
That's true. I guess I was thinking about it as part of the value of the puck is your ability to cut waves and delay the game.
Yeah.
But I'm not actually sure that they have the better late game. But maybe with the puck Ags, then they do have a fighting chance in the 5v5 late game.
I think that it'll at least equalize things in a sense where if RNG are not able to stand and fight, they're going to die. And I feel like EHOME benefit from that when you consider they have the Spearbreaker ult, it's also BKB piercing disable, the Death Prophet rolling forwards, Jug Omni Slash, like there's just nothing you can do anymore.
Yeah, if the Sven pops God Strength and BKB and they manage to kite him, then I can totally see a way where EHOME then come back in and take the engagement afterwards. So.
A ton of stacks in the RNG jungle. This is great for flyby. Rush the arcanes.
You never know. It's gonna be Sven, if anything, right? I'd rather put on him.
I agree, but you need your Tide to recover a bit. Line M goes down. Did we catch that on camera?
Yes, the body is right there.
Nice job.
Got it. Thanks,
Good job, Kev.
I did notice they rotated in a lane and anticipate the dive.
Yeah. And to those loyal viewers who have been sticking with us late night for the last few days, do keep in mind that we do have Kevin observing in comparison to base kit for the first 3 days.
It's true. So if you've noticed a massive drop in quality, it's my fault. If you've noticed a massive improvement, it's
I'll be back
probably
for grand
still
finals.
my fault. That's true. That's true.
Thank goodness.
It can only get better. Unless I sabotage him in an effort to make myself look better.
You should change.
Just change all my hotkeys. As soon as you're done with this game, I'm taking over.
I'm going to fix your mouse like Kyle fixed this emergency stop button.
Oh yeah, how do I change back the settings? Maybe it's not important.
I didn't change anything.
Oh, you didn't? I mean the mouse sensitivity. Didn't you change that?
Yeah, I pressed the positive button.
Ah, okay. I will press the negative button.
Yeah, but how many times I press the positive? Just once.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Good to know.
Tome's coming out. All supports rejoice. Yes, immediately. The two Tome. One heads towards LAN M. One is going to be picked up by Flyby. Oh, hang on.
He's rushing Hood this game.
The initiation. Oh, Dire Tower will go down. Neverend has spin TP available. Got to be cautious here, though. He's actually just going in. The coil lands as well. Ravage is being held by Flyby. And it's a hasted Setsu. Should be able to find at least one kill. Nice Astral. That should be enough to claim the puck. As, the silence comes out by Faith Beyond, but he's just level 6. He has no coil.
I mean, I guess they had Stormhammer.
Did they not check his mana?
He didn't have mana, but he did have a phase shift is the thing.
But
so
wouldn't you just try to cast the stun first?
I mean, Sven was kind of
just
far
fake
away.
him out, right? Just pump fake, Ravage, or...
Sven was in melee range.
Oh, well.
I don't know if he was that close. Like, come on, you think Faith Beyond can dodge phase shift that, like, semi-close range Stormhammer? Like, I think that was an okay kill, personally.
All right.
I mean, they lost their tower, but they pick up 2. They get a puck and a Grimstroke. And now they definitely can take stacks. Like,
they have lost all their tier 1s, though, which is a bit
who needs them?
Concerning.
What have they ever done for RNG?
They lost all the tier 1s, but they're actually up on gold. So that's a little bit worrying if you are EHOME.
That's another thing that was changed in like recent patches. Just tower gold. It's funny because they're still. It feels like they're more valuable just because they provide so much map control. But the gold numbers have been nerfed consistently.
Have you guys seen Sven's net worth since he took that ancient stack just now?
Crap.
Pretty good.
Do you remember that time when Jug was like way ahead?
To be fair,
long gone.
And they were hunting, but they're just a little bit too late.
Long gone.
They'll get flyby.
Coil.
Get Javelin Scrub.
He does have a hood. Will survive for some time, but there are 5 heroes surrounding him, so he's still dead.
That was a pathetic amount of survivability, I must say. He died super easy.
He tried his best, Kevin.
Pathetic. Be embarrassed.
Are you even trying? to go to grand finals.
Who
I
says
think-
that line?
Huh?
Who says that line? Are you even trying? Somebody says that.
It's one of the Dota heroes.
I'm honestly
Is it Pango? It's probably Pango. He's an asshole.
I'm impressed by how casual this game's being played. There's so much on the line here. Loser eliminated from a chance to go play in a $40 million tournament.
Is it being played? I think they're trying very hard.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know, but what I mean to say is that I feel like when you watch other regions, you can sort of see the nerves. You can feel
true.
the hesitation. Whereas this game, just standard,
Yeah.
solid Dota 2. Nothing crazy.
Everyone seems pretty warm. Everyone's being pretty decisive. This looks like a kill.
Definitely.
like this.
Lan M doesn't even need the bash. Faith Beyond will close.
The sniper, dude.
From downtown.
The lowest speed homing missile ever.
And he's rushing Blink Dagger. You do not see this very often.
Well, he's got the money. Are you
I-
sure he's rushing it?
No, I'm not. I think he'll...
He would have bought it
He's
by
thinking
now.
about it. Okay, he's going. He's going.
I don't know if I like
Crown
this.
Blink. What don't you like? The Blink Rush?
I don't like Blink this early because he only has the 2 points in silence. I think I would have preferred him to get either a Veil or even, I'll be honest, a Midas. Just because I think this game goes late, and I feel like Puck getting max level is super value when you consider the 420 GPM talent. Plus,
You mean the Dream Coil Rapid
Ags.
Fire? But what couldn't he?
But at what cost?
I mean, you could argue that fighting the enemy team when they have Midas and stuff is so good because if they just like the Dream Coil plus Exorcism, like they can actually turn Exorcism into a real damage skill. The same with Spirit Siphon.
you're right. That's a good point. It's more about the team setup. I'll give you that.
And also his survivability is going to go up. Not that he has good phase shift levels for a while, but I don't know. I could see him be a lot harder to kill. Like this might really enhance his split pushing. He's queuing up a Yule's next. He did buy a crown, which is usually indicative of a Veil that Puck's often buy,
Yep.
but maybe he changed his mind.
Save it for the
afterwards.
Dagon. Later on.
There's nothing wrong with just wearing a single crown. Unless you wear it every day, then it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know?
How do you wash a crown, you think?
Like
What are the king and queen of
I
England
believe
do?
you just clean it. I'm pretty sure. If not that, then you definitely use like a mild agitation bath. You know what I mean? You ever clean like chemistry stuff?
Ooh, no, I haven't.
So it's like it's
What do
kind of
you-
weird. It makes like a buzzing noise. It's basically like a metal tray that's submerged in water, and then it's like it's vibrated slightly,
Oh.
and particles and things fall off. It's a sonic bath. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay, because you said
Sonic.
agitation bath, and I was like, what do you do? Like run water on it and, scold it? Like,
Yeah.
you've been bad. You're going to
Exactly.
get clean.
Agitated, make it feel bad. You can definitely clean like lab parts and I'm sure jewelry. Actually, yes, jewelry.
Do you have any
for
other,
sure.
like, fun facts, Kevin? Like, just random things?
Kyle, you can't force creativity.
Okay, jeez.
Come on.
Dude, it's been 4 days. I figured by now you'd have something for us.
I just gave you one. Now you're like, give me another.
I'm greedy. What can I say? But we got initiation. Tidehunter, he's trying to farm an ancient stack, and now he's getting jumped on. Omni Slash, Spirit Breaker ultimate to teleport in from Setsu. He'll tank the damage, and now the spin TP. To be expected. Oh, goodness gracious, is that a lot of DPS. There's a ward down. Lanham should be able to escape. Whoa, where is he going? Whoa,
No.
what?
Oh.
Zinq? Did you see? Zinq charged, I think, a creep. It died, and it switched on to Setsu's OD.
Oh, redirected.
Oh, no.
And I was like, wait, what?
It's like one of those moments where the game is like, oh, yeah, this is definitely where you want to go. And
Yeah.
Like, this is actually one of the few times
Those
you don't want to go
Gosh
after the hero.
darn bots are at it again. Sven now. Midas active. Please use it. Gran, I know you're watching. There it is. Gets the tower last hit. This Sven hero, man. Feels like whichever team picks it up, just as you said, look at the net worth, right? He was behind, took a couple of stacks. Suddenly, he's got Echo
He's
halfway to BKB.
Which was probably almost all Afu, I think. Shadow Demon spent a lot of time
Yeah.
stacking over there.
I mean, these guys have been playing together for a couple of years now. They know each other
Oh,
quite well.
Puck. Something happening up top. Faith Beyond tried to cut the wave, but got caught.
It's very troubling. Zinq charges forward, looking to
No
get
ulti, though.
Setsu, but this is just not going to happen. This is a pipe on the Tidehunter as well. Ravage is available.
He wants the ulti, but it's just not worth it.
But you're fine with that. You got the kill on Faith Beyond.
I'm pretty
Sven's
sure.
still farming.
I'm pretty sure Faith Beyond was sitting in the trees. Then he blinked into the wave to try and clear it, and then orb out. But he maybe got caught after he jaunted to the orb by Lanham. Does Lanham have he's got the Atos, right? Okay, maybe he just got Atos before the orb got far enough away.
Yeah, I agree. But just keep in mind the past tense of blink is blunk.
Ah.
True. And he could also do Atos into stun to guarantee that no matter what,
Yeah.
he's dead. That's a pretty fast Atos, actually. Lanham's actually really high net worth here.
He's just so squishy.
He's like equal to Puck, though.
Yeah. I love Leshrac against Puck as well. It's another reason, you know, the blink is rough for Faith Beyond at this point, because without the levels and phase shift, he can orb in, blink in, whatever, but if he doesn't immediately get out, he'll just die to the less AoE damage.
He did not expect to find Leshrac here, but it's actually going to work out.
Lots of damage, but Healing Ward will be plenty to ensure Zinq stays alive.
I like this, the phase plus earn on Spirit Breaker. Just give tons of armor. Very good against Lesh, good against Sven.
Earn is such a value item now.
Yeah.
It's always been so valued, dude.
It's got to be like the best mana regen item per gold for sure, right? Like 875 for 1.5 mana regen. It's insane. That's like a perseverance in terms of mana regen.
The build-up has changed so many times, right? It used to be like 2 gauntlets and a
Sage's Mask. That brought me back. As soon as you said 2 gauntlets, I was like, oh.
Start with the double gauntlet. Yeah.
That's what's so weird. I don't know if you guys ever watch old TIs, but you look at the game and you're just like, well, what the hell is this, you know? The map is weird.
The old HUD and stuff.
Roche is in different spots. Old HUD. There's no shrines. No, there's like 7 items missing.
The new HUD is actually so much better. Gotta say.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Faith Beyond. Whoa, he's just immediately initiating. Gets Atos. He's going to try and save himself, and in fact, he will survive. Defensive Astral by Setsu. The Ravage being held for a little bit by Flyby. Ult popped along with the Warcry. Monet now just moving forwards. Oh my god, Never End is actually just going to die. That's the Shadow Demon Purge coming in from Afu. He will pay the price with his life, but the charge forward onto Lanham. A nice Atos. He's going to interrupt the charge. Now Monet forced to run away under the cover of the BKB, but Setsu not able to blink away. Really well done by Faith Beyond. You can see him. He had the orb en route as he came out of the Astral. That prevents the blink away. One of the few things that can do so. And 430, I want to check the flight recap in a second. I believe he was responsible for a hell of a lot of that damage.
It was pretty good. Jug as well. I'm really surprised Puck didn't die. It looked like he was going to die after he used all of his spells, but it was like the OD got stunned by something, maybe Charge or Inkswell or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and then he backed up to the Healing Ward as well.
Yeah. That was good. Good fight for them. They're still getting crushed. 5K at 20 minutes is pretty significant.
That's not crushed. What's the XP at? I bet you it just shifted after that fight.
I'm sure it did because they killed heroes, but I mean, they'll get quad bounties here.
Let's check out that experience graph.
Good luck. Innocence. Okay, you're fine. You're actually just completely fine.
Can we check out the experience?
I don't know his hotkeys.
It's 2 on the numpad.
Wow.
See?
Look at that little lump. That
Look at
baby
that. If that was a roller coaster, you'd be terrified. Maybe not.
You'd be like, oh, never mind. It's just getting ready for the next one. Go away.
Okay.
I meant that to the golden experience graphs, not you.
Thanks.
Yep.
Flyby getting a blink. They want one more initiation. Doesn't feel like he can do it by just walking into the fight. They do have 2 different silences that they can just, 3 different silences that they can just put on him and ignore him. So he can't actually rely on the Kraken Shell necessarily to always give.
Got it.
Nice job, Kevin.
Thanks.
He did use the BKB, however, to kill off the Spirit Breaker.
Oh.
And mid lane. Whoa!
Where is it? Where is it?
How did that? He just got obliterated.
She turned into dust.
They used all their spells, however, in the sense that now the ultimate of the Shadow Demon and the Sven is on cooldown, but they will take out a tier 2.
How did they get that kill?
They just ran at him. They just A-toast and ran at him.
I guess so, yeah.
I know. You know why? He got purged. As soon as you get purged as DP, you're dead with no BKB. You come out of Yules immediately.
That's true. No defensive mechanisms. It's literally just the Atos is what guaranteed her death, more or less.
Nobody was there to. Well, nobody was even nearby to help either. That was a risky spot. 430 probably thought that more people were top after the SB died. It's a natural move, right? One of your teammates dies elsewhere on the map. You think, okay, there's probably more enemy heroes there. I should be more aggressive on the lanes that aren't the one where the hero just died.
Yeah.
But it was just a solo kill.
Well, it's even worse now because Sven's got Blink, so he's going to be able to kind of set these up himself now.
Yeah, that's why these. I think it's a really big reason why these like Lesh, Lina, Death Prophet heroes.
Smoke pop, but they're going to fight anyway. Monet getting charged up. A lot of damage coming out. The Grimstroke ultimate will latch, but there's just not enough damage. There's no Jug. Or sorry, there's no Puck, there's no Jug, there's no damage. They're going to coil defensively, but Y will pay the price. Zinq will escape with the charge towards top, but just getting too frisky right now on the side of EHOME, but you can't blame them. If you look at the gold, passively, as the minutes drag on with no action, RNG are just farming more of the map. It's one of the downsides of DP. If you can't use your ulti to go find fights in towers, you start to fall off.
Yeah. Well, Puck has been able to still push a little bit, but it's still taking him a long time to get decent farm.
You can see what he's got queued up. An Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his Yules with his Blink, but I just...
That's got to be the turning point for them. This game, the Ags on the Puck. Otherwise, I don't know what other timing they have. Sven's going to stay ahead of the Jug for the rest of the game. The Death Prophet's probably going to be behind the OD for the rest of the game. So unless they get that fight that we were talking about earlier where Sven pops stuff, but they cleanly disengage because of Ag's coil, then I don't know what else they do. The Puck was the right pick for the lane. The question was the same one that I asked. Like, how do you survive the chain stun?
Mm-hmm.
And Puck is the answer to that. But is Puck the right answer for the rest of this game?
Oh, and I'm anticipating
sure.
the creep wave go. Misses the Atos. Oh, good Yules. Oh. Double Yules. And Blink.
Is this a kill?
He's got Blink. Gets the Blink away.
I don't think it's a kill anyway. LAN just had no mana left.
That's true.
He had to leave the Pulse Nova on the whole time.
Yeah, it's just the concern. It's like the same as last game with the roles, or team slipped rather, where the Sven just gets ahead and starts to take over the map. Hang on, we got action. BKB popped on the OD, and yeah, tries to TP out in front of him, but there's an Astral available. That's just not going to work out.
There have been like so many BKBs just for one core to kill a support this game. It's actually incredible.
Yeah. Can we check out the timers real fast? What we got left? Only 24
the OD's
minutes
on
in.
7 right now, which is insane. We're 24 minutes in. Sven is at 8. Did I say Sven for OD? OD's at 7. Yep. Sven is at 8. And that's going to be the last one for the Radiant team.
Hey, DP's got a fresh one.
Off at
10 seconds. It's necessary, but...
Jug's at 5.
What? You trying to be funny?
Did he take the talent? When do you get the spin duration talent? What level?
Oh, he did. He did take it.
Wow. The Blade Flurry movement speed.
It's actually pretty good with Mjolnir. Pro tip, guys, when you're spinning, you can't actually do right-click damage, but you can proc effects.
You can proc any mod, yeah.
So you can spin and right-click, and you have a 25% chance to zap out lightning. Same with the Fusel Blade. You could do the mana burn, that kind of a thing.
Bash.
It's pretty cool.
Cleave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good way to farm. Kind of curious why he did that this game, though. Over attack speed. I mean, he's got movement speed and Blade Fury movement speed. I mean, he probably should get the 10 armor, right? Because he has to deal with the Sven late game.
Yeah.
But 100 Blade Fury DPS is quite a lot.
I think if you get the move speed, you're taking the DPS too, right? But yeah, I agree. 10 armor is
What if you went
necessary.
What if you went the full meme build with the Radiance E-Blade this game?
He could, I guess, but...
What if he did?
I mean, what if he had?
The armor's kind of useless against OD as well, so maybe he does go the meme.
Well, this is your typical 25-minute Dota 2. Radiant goes top, Dire goes bottom. Both sides try and take down the enemy tier 2. You'd really like to pick up Jug 18 on EHOME. He's close to it. And you can assume that there will be a fight around this Roche pit very soon. Level 20 on Monet did go for the 25% lifesteal talent, so very formidable in a man-on-man smackdown. Speaking of smackdown, you guys like wrestling?
What kind of wrestling, Kyle?
Wrestling.
Private wrestling or?
SmackDown, Raw, WWE.
Nope.
I think it's cool, but I haven't watched very much of it. It was not a part of my childhood or anything.
I saw some of the toys when I would like hang out with kids when I was in grade school. People would have like, oh, there's like Stretch Armstrong isn't a WWE character, but you know, it's like the same kind of principle.
He's in that space.
It's imaginary.
Oh, is that a hex on the OD? Oh boy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He is. I love this new build. I always got I mean, you can insert a Kai in there if you'd like. I've seen that, and I'm fine with it. But I've seen a lot of ODs picking up, like, Hurricane Pikes and Midases and just weird stuff. When at the end of the day, Blink, Hex, BKB, yeah, you are an insanely powerful hero that can almost certainly kill any hero on the map by yourself.
It's like more, you're basically trying to be Ember Spirit rather than trying to be like a Spectre or Hardcore, you know?
Yeah.
It's like actually set things up for the enemy.
Yeah. You can go win the game, not just farm more items.
It's the best way to guarantee that you are useful in a team fight, right? You're not going to get silenced or halberded or anything like that, and you're definitely going to get some auto attacks and your ult out, and you're not going to immediately get countered by BKB because you've got Hex. Very sensible.
That's a very good point.
So you like wrestling, Kyle?
Oh, no, I was just asking if you did.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm trying to learn about you.
Let
You know,
me-
it's our last day.
Yeah. Let me
Last day together here.
try to
Casting
pick a
the
random
Qualifiers.
topic that I know nothing about and ask you questions about it.
I mean, sure, but you can't force creativity, so don't expect me to have something special in response.
Kyle, how do you flirt with women?
Hit alt. Show me that alt TP status. EHOME, do you have TPs? Are you here to get in here?
The glyph is popped.
All right.
Charge coming out onto Monet. He's got the BKB AC ready. This is a huge timing for RNG. 10k gold ahead. And at 28 minutes, they are going to threaten the tier 3. It looks like it will fall. Big silence coming out. Healing ward already popped, but whoa. No. RNG, they just back away, even with the Aegis already available on Setsu. Like that decision.
Really good
Keep
decision.
your Aegis on the hero with save.
They see them going mid. They could set up for this.
Oof.
No? Back to bottom?
Monet charge once again. They're going to do their best
back
to deal with him.
bounce.
Faith Beyond, he'll initiate on the backline supports, but they've got to get on top of them if they want to win this fight. 4:30, moving forward to disrupt. LANM will pay the price. He's got buyback, however. Would not be surprised to see him use it. Afu on the escape.
Prophet.
Just kidding, he's dead. Ravage out on 2. Spirit Breaker, he's the next target. Death Prophet is dead. No buyback, no ultimate. And yep, there you go. Both supports of RNG immediately buying back into the fray as they continue to try and press their advantage.
That was cool how they played that. Sat back, used their BKBs, and then just went on Death Prophet right away. Like, Death Prophet got to about half BKB, and then they just Shadow Demon ulted her so that she couldn't get away with the retreat. And then they were able to score the kill.
Oh, Blink spin forwards from Never End. He does not have the talent, however, but he does have a bit of move speed, but I don't know if this is what you're going for. He pops the BKB with the Mjolnir already up on him. Sheepstick is available on the OD. Faith Beyond's going to have to be careful. Monet with the double stun, cleaning it up, and oh, yep, there's the Hex. Puck dead immediately. 2-shot Grimstroke. Setsu out of control.
Or a Jug.
Rax dies.
Or you have to TP back for safety. So hard. Jug's damage is definitely really lacking there. The amount of time it took for him to even kill the Shadow Demon was just stupid slow.
And oh my god, there's 32 stacks on this OD. He's just moving forward.
He's got his ult still.
Oh, gets silenced. Has the Hex. They're going to go back in here, folks.
He doesn't have a night vision. There's a charge.
Setsu's thinking about it. He's got Hex. Pops the BKB. Moving forwards. Grimstroke dead again. No problem. And now this Death Prophet could be the next target. It looks like it might be over soon, folks. 3 heroes on the deck. EHOME desperately trying to find Sanctuary underneath their own tier 4s.
And
4:30.
Okay. Playing it really safe.
I think you're fine with this, though. I mean, you still have the Aegis for another minute and a half. Setsu, 32 stacks. You've cleared up 1 Rax, going for the second. Once again, Never End blinks forward, but immediately has to spin away. Sven ultimate up and ready along with the BKB. Ravage down for 40 seconds, but it might not be needed. Coil out. 4:30. 5-man silence. Does not have ultimate, however, and Monet moves forward. Kabam! Kaboink! 2 dead. 2 Rax gone.
God.
GG called. EHOME's done.
The game just ended.
That's it.
Like, so quickly. They had great laning stage stuff going on. I mean, they kind of went greedy items and stuff, but LANM getting the Atos really quick.